Hello, everybody. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Verbling. Hi, I'm teacher Oakley. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you're having a great day. In this class, we're going to do something a little different, I think. A little bit of reading comprehension, but it should be kind of fun. What we're going to do, we're going to look at headlines. These are actual real headlines that have appeared in newspapers. Somebody, the editor or somebody in charge, wasn't paying attention because the headlines we are about to look at will actually have two meanings. One meaning, which is the meaning, the intentional meaning, what they were trying to describe in the newspaper article. And the second meaning, if we kind of think about it, you're going to see there's a second meaning to the headline, which is often totally unintentional, not on purpose, but often kind of funny. So basically, what I'm going to have you guys do, the students, please come on in. Don't be shy. Come join me. Put in your ticket and join the class. And the students will read the headline and tell me what they think the real article was about. Well, tell me what they think the real headline was about, and then tell me what is the other meaning, the silly meaning. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. We'll try this out. I haven't really tried this before, but we'll see how it goes. Hello, Igor.
Hello, teacher Oakley.
How are you?
I'm doing very well.
Still well. Well, that's
yeah.
good. Okay. Very good. Okay. Let me give you an idea of what we're going to do. What I'm going to do is give you I'm going to do a screen share here, Igor. And I'm going to show you a headline. All right. Hang on a second.
Okay.
Okay. This was, strangely enough, an actual headline somewhere.
Where did you find these headlines?
Oh, it's in some of my material. Frankly, material that I forgot I had. I was going through a lot of old material. And
on Google?
No. From when I was actually working in an academy, you know, physically actually teaching students. So, yeah, anyway. I just came across this. So here is the headline. So, okay. Igor, go ahead and read the headline. Mm-hmm.
It is bad manners to break your bread and roll in your soup.
Okay. So, what do you think the real meaning is? Soup.
So, it is bad manners to break your bread and roll. What is roll in your soup?
Yeah, okay, well that's the crux of the matter. There's two meanings of roll, and that's exactly the point here. A roll can be a small, round, usually round, piece of bread.
Okay.
Okay. Or a roll can be a verb, meaning like little children like to roll over and over. They spin over and over on the ground.
Okay.
So, the real meaning, of course, is they're trying to explain that it is bad manners to break your bread. It should say bread or roll in your soup. Okay? Actually, there are maybe even three meanings here.
Okay.
All right, so it's not what they're saying. It's not good manners to break your bread and then dunk it, put it in the soup, and then eat it.
Oh, okay.
That's what they're trying to say.
But what you understand? Another meaning? What you understand?
Okay, what I understand is the other meaning is they mean
Yeah.
roll the verb. So it is bad manners to break your bread and then for you to jump into your soup and roll around in it.
Oh, okay.
Awfully silly. And I don't know anyone who would want to do that. So that's the point. Hi, Emmer. Emmer,
Hi, hi, Mr.
uh,
Oakley. How are you?
good to see you again. I'm doing well.
Yeah, it's
All
good to
right.
see you too.
Okay. Okay. Let me give you one of these to try here. Hang on, Emmer. Hang on. Oh, oops. Silly me. Okay. Here's one for you. Okay, go ahead, Emmer, and read the headline.
Okay, the chairman spoke briefly, much to the delight of the audience.
Okay, what do you think is the meaning they meant to use? This is a headline. The headline on top of an article in a newspaper.
Yes. Oh my God, this is hard.
This is hard?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well,
I think without
take it
there,
apart.
to delight
Yeah.
the audience.
Okay. Exactly. Look at to the delight of the audience. What they're trying to express is the audience was happy that the chairman spoke, but they have this word. The chairman spoke briefly, much to the delight of the audience. So what do you think is the unintentional meaning?
Oh, clear. So because audience was delighted because he spoke briefly.
Right, exactly. He didn't speak for a long time. Thank goodness.
Yeah, and they were delighted that
Yeah.
he finished his speech.
So their unintentional meaning is perhaps that the chairman is very boring or a bad speaker. Right? That's the idea. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see if we.
But how? Sorry, could you turn back
Yeah.
to
Okay.
that sentence?
So,
How
what's your
would
question?
be without briefly?
Yes, without briefly. Exactly. If they wanted to make this more clear, which I thank you, Igor, that was my intent to also try to repair the sentence. I kind of got carried away. Right. How could you repair it? Get rid of briefly. The chairman spoke much to the delight of the audience. That's much more clear. All right. The next one's a little confusing. Let's try this one. Emmer, you want to try this one?
Okay. Dinner special turkey, €6. Is it pound or euro?
I think those are pounds, actually.
Pounds.
Okay, £6. Chicken or beef, £5. Children, 3.50 pounds.
Yeah, £3.50.
So the intention here is to say that children of turkey and chicken are 3.50 pounds, but but I think they are making a mistake when they say that, because children is the same as human beings. Child. Yeah.
Well, yeah, unintentionally, it might seem as if this isn't a headline, of course, this is an advertisement, but...
I see as that for children, 3.5.
Right.
Of course, special dinner. I see in this way. The special dinner for children is 3.5.
Right. It should say for children,
yeah.
350.
It's a discount.
Right. It's a discount for children, which is very common in Western countries. I don't know, maybe everywhere. But it appears that on the dinner specials are turkey, chicken, or beef, or children.
Yeah.
You can eat children.
Yeah, we had the same here situation I saw on TV that the what is that? I don't know. From meat. What do you do from meat?
I'm not sure. What do you do for me?
What you can buy from meat? What? 1 second. So,
I'm confused.
yeah, sausage.
Sausage. Okay, sausage.
Yes, sausage. Do you know what is sausage?
Oh yeah, of course. I love sausage.
So they wrote children's sausage, and the meaning was that made from children.
Yeah, which is
But the meaning should be that sausage for children.
right. Okay, children's sausage.
I didn't quite understand. That was intentionally to make publicity for that company on TV. Or
this was on TV?
yes, they show in the news this about that one company produces sausage and wrote children's sausage.
Oh my goodness!
The meaning that sausage made from children,
right?
But should be for children. And for me,
wow.
When I saw, I quite understood that this is a publicity of this kind of sausage.
Ah, you think so?
I mean, it's not something serious. I don't know.
I don't know either, but people do make mistakes, and sometimes it's kind of funny. Oh, I like this next one. Okay, hey, Igor, try this one.
Okay. A man who almost strangled his ex-wife was given a second chance by the judge.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think is the intended meaning?
A man who almost strangled. What I understand from this sentence, I will say. So, a man almost strangled his wife, ex-wife.
Right.
And they gave him a second chance, judge.
Okay.
This sentence.
Okay. Well, if someone gives you a second chance, do you know what that means?
Yeah.
You know.
They give him again to do this.
Yeah, but we use it in a much more general way. You know, instead of sending him to prison, he's going to give him a second chance. Yeah.
Yeah.
At life. Right. Okay. But in this case, it appears. What does it appear? It appears he has a second chance to do something else, right?
To strangle, again.
Yeah.
Yeah, to strangle her wife.
To try strangling his wife again, since he was unsuccessful the first
time. But I don't know why for me okay sounds. Could you turn again to that sentence?
Yeah, okay, sure. Oh, sure. Okay, there you go.
So, where is a man who almost strangled his ex-wife was given a second chance by the judge. From context, I understand this, that he almost strangled, but judge decided to give him, to do not put to prison, maybe something else. How would it sound correct with?
How can we correct this? That's a very good question. All right, what I am thinking, it might sound better. A man who almost strangled his ex-wife. Okay, well, wait, I messed that up. I was thinking about using a conjunction. But was given a second. I was thinking about using a conjunction, but now that doesn't work.
It's okay. I think it's okay. No error.
Well, okay, maybe. Technically, you're right. Grammatically, there's no specific error, but it can have two meanings for sure.
Oakley, did you read this kind of articles in newspapers? You said that you
Yeah.
collected your whole life these articles.
Well, I
You
didn't
read
say
kind of news?
I didn't say forever. I said this was a lesson I did a long time ago. Um, no, but actually, this kind of thing. Do you remember the Tonight Show? Maybe you're not old enough. Do you remember Johnny
No,
Carson and the Tonight Show?
no. I never heard about
Okay,
this. I never saw.
it's old. But this was a regular feature that he did actually, and he used real newspaper clips. Actually, David Letterman did the same thing. This is a popular thing on American television to show headlines and advertisements from around the country. It's kind of goofy.
We
But,
have here once in a while, once in 2 weeks, we have news at TV about how people do grammatical mistakes in advertisements, very goofy grammatical
right,
mistakes. They
right.
show on the do you know outside in the street what is that big plate where you see publicity? What is that?
Well, a sign or a billboard?
Yeah,
A
sign,
big one?
billboard. Yeah, billboard. On
Yeah.
billboard, they show
Really big.
mistakes, grammatical, and some kind of these mistakes we have here in news.
Does that ever happen in your country, Igor? Do people try to use English in signs? Is that common?
No, in science, maybe only foreign companies that import here some kind of cars, products
Okay.
that are from maybe, but not so much.
Okay.
No.
Emrah, in Turkey, do you see many English language signs?
Yes, of course. So
Okay.
in Turkey, there are a lot of English signs. So,
Uh-huh.
but every day I see them, but they are all wrong. They are all wrong. They are just wrong. They are
Yeah.
making grammatical mistakes and spelling mistakes, and they are funny.
Yeah. Sometimes they're very funny.
Yeah.
I see this in the same in the Philippines quite a bit, and sometimes it's very funny because it's very ironic. They don't understand. Obviously, clearly, they don't understand like maybe idiomatic meanings or. One sign I laugh every time I see it. It says, it's a pawn shop, and it says Shyster's Pawn Shop. In English, a shyster is someone who lends money for very high interest rates. They have no idea that what they're advertising themselves as being the worst possible pawnbroker.
But why? What the intention was to advertise?
What is
With
their
this word?
intention? I think that's their name. I'm not sure, actually. I have no idea. Or maybe,
this word in chat.
yeah, maybe they just don't understand the meaning of the word. I don't know. But a shyster, I wrote it in the chat box. A shyster is someone who double deals, he's corrupt, and he overcharges for things. So it's kind of funny, yeah. Yeah, and they have some other ones where, Emma, tell me if this is, I can't really be too explicit, but they have a few, I guess I can say it because it's not really a bad word unless you know that in English, in slang, it can be a bad word. They have they have a street food called fish balls here. Okay. Yeah. And a popular. This is actually a chain. There's many of them, and the name of the chain. There's little booths on the street, and it's Kiss My Balls. Woo! Okay. Oh, very nice. Oh, very good. Okay. I laugh when I see that one too. Okay. I don't know. Sometimes there's like sexual connotations or very bad words that they don't understand that they're doing that.
Yeah.
Whew, boy.
And
Yeah.
in Turkey, people make a lot of spelling mistakes. They like,
Yeah.
for example, they would say crazy. They would write it down with K-R-A.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see that a lot here too. Exactly. It's kind of funny. Okay, let's try another one of these. Emro, try this one here.
Fencing in your swimming pool can save a child's life.
Huh.
What does fencing mean?
Okay.
The fence in your swimming pool.
Okay, well, here's the you once again you got the crux of the matter, the main part. Actually, fencing can be a noun to mean the fence that surrounds a fence, like a picket fence, like with a gate. Okay, I think that's their intention. They're talking about putting a fence around
Yeah, around the swimming pool.
swimming pool, right? But do you know another meaning for fencing, guys?
No.
No, Emma?
No.
No. Fencing is also sword fighting. Those guys with they wear the mask with the screen on it, and they like this.
Yeah.
That's
like
also
stream, I think.
yeah, that's also fencing. So the two meanings of the word, if you think about sword fighting, kind of a silly sentence, right? Fencing in your swimming pool.
So if you sword fight in your swimming pool, that can save your child's life.
That is right, absolutely. But the unintended goofy meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even so, grammatically, this is not correct. There's a problem here.
In your.
Exactly.
Around.
Ding, we have a winner. That is correct. They're using the wrong preposition here, not fencing in your swimming pool. When we use in as a preposition, we're generally talking about inside. So this should be fencing around your swimming pool. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Okay. What do we got here? Come on. Okay. This is okay, Igor. You could try this one. This is an ad in the classified. Do you have classified ads, Igor? Do you know what I mean?
What is that classified?
Okay, classified ads in a newspaper. These are ads that personal, normal people, not businesses. They post classified ads. Many newspapers have a section where people can say, "Oh, I'm selling a." Many people sell cars, for example.
Okay.
Car for sale, 1992 Chevrolet Cabriolet, whatever.
Yeah, it is also called yellow pages, right?
Not
No.
quite.
Yellow
Not quite.
pages. This is address of businesses and.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Businesses, and it's usually, which you never see anymore, but usually in a telephone directory. The big fat books with everyone's phone number, and usually there's a section with yellow-colored paper, business directory, so yellow pages. Yeah, this one is a classified ad. So here you go, Igor.
Tired of cleaning yourself? Let me do it. The meaning, I think, that tired of cleaning your house, something like that.
Yes, exactly. That's the intended meaning. Tired of cleaning your house yourself? Right, that's the intention. But reading it literally as it is, of course, it reads like tired of taking a bath? Or tired of washing your armpits? Let me do it.
Yeah, but I think people who speak English understand this. If I understood, so for native English speaker would understand the context.
Honestly, I would understand it and I would laugh. It's very funny because not only do I understand it, I understand the unintentional meaning as well. I might
For me,
even
it's
call
not
them.
funny. For me, is the meaning that they do not speak very well English. So
Yeah. Okay. I guess this is also an introduction to things that Americans think are funny. I find it funny.
you can if you see these ads, this kind of ads, you can call them and you can propose your lessons.
I propose my lessons.
Yeah, you're a salesman, so you can propose an offer.
I would actually call this ad and say, I'm tired of taking a bath. How much do you charge to bathe me? That's what I would do. But, okay. Oh, here's a lovely one. All right. Here's another want ad. Want ads are kinds of classified ads. All right.
We search.
Emma.
Search.
Yeah. Okay. Emma.
Yes.
Go ahead and wanted.
Wanted. Man to take care of cow that doesn't smoke or drink.
Very, very good. So,
I understand the meaning.
So, what is the intention? Yes.
The intention is they are searching for a man who doesn't smoke or drink.
Exactly.
Yeah, but here there's a mistake. The relative close part defines the cow, I guess.
Yes, it does. The relative phrase at the end, you're a cow that does not smoke or drink.
Yeah, so
Okay. Kind of silly. So how can we repair this gaffe, this silliness? Can you think of a way to make this
wanted? Man who doesn't smoke or drink to take care of cow.
Exactly. Okay. Right. Very simply, they've mixed up their relative clause. A relative clause describes something, so they need to put the relative clause after man to describe him. Relative clauses work a lot like prepositional phrases. They're descriptive phrases. So that's exactly right. You need to follow what you're describing.
This is kind of a beginner grammatical mistake.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, but funny.
Very beginner.
Funny. Okay. Oh, here's a big one. I don't know if I could fit this one in here. Okay.
You can make smaller.
I could.
300. You can make it to 5.
I could.
250.
Hey. Okay. I'm way up here. Okay, here it is. There you go. All right. Try that one, Igor.
The ladies of the Helping Hand Society enjoyed a swap social on Friday evening. Everybody brought something they didn't need. Many of the ladies were accompanied by their husbands. Mm-hmm. What is a swap?
A swap. Ooh, okay. If we swap something, it means we're not using money. Okay, I'll swap you 2 chickens for a ham, for example. Trade. Okay, so this is a social swap. So this would be an affair where women bring, I don't know, probably items of clothing or a book or dishes or something, and they trade. Oh, I don't want these dishes anymore. I'll trade you for your dress.
Oh, I understood from the meaning. The meaning that so some many ladies bring their husbands to swap on that society.
Okay, that's exactly right. Nothing's really terribly wrong with the grammar or anything, but because of the order of the sentences, we can infer, right? We can sort of deduce that the ladies want to swap their husbands, yeah, for a chicken or something. I don't know. Right, okay. All right, let's go back up to the top. Exactly. Swap their husband. Okay. Oh, this one's nice, Emma.
Okay, I can try. Our bikinis are exciting and different. They are simply the tops. So
Okay.
I think I understand this one, because the top, the what they mean by the top here is the top parts of the. I mean, they are saying that the tops here means that they are great, they are beautiful.
Right.
Yeah, but the top also means the top parts of a bikini, the one who covers females' boobs.
Well, exactly. That's correct. That's right. So the trick part here is the whole phrase. It's simply the tops means it's the best. We can use this to describe anything. Oh, the ABC restaurant is simply the tops. It's the best in town. Right. But we also use simply in another way, which it kind of means only. Okay? It is simplified. It is only this thing. So simply the tops. Yeah. No bottoms. Woo. Fun. Yeah. Exactly. Okay. All right, Igor.
Police discover crack in Australia. Crack is drugs or what?
Well, yeah. Okay. Again, we have a
crack.
Dual meanings. Right. Crack can be referring to a kind of drug. That's right. Which I think is the intended meaning. Right. But crack also means something else. What else is a crack?
I don't know.
Well, if I crack a glass, okay, I don't quite break it, but I crack a glass and there's a line running through it, right?
Oh, okay.
So, police discover a crack in Australia. Oh. I always knew those Aussies were cracked. Okay.
So, how to correct this sentence?
Well, crack is actually short for crack cocaine. So they could easily fix this by saying, police discover crack cocaine, and using crack as the adjective, which it initially really truly is. Crack is actually short. Actually, this is a little bit of a lesson for everyone. If you're going to use English words that are slang, you know, sometimes you're going to get in trouble because it has multiple meanings. So, okay, well, here you go. Newspaper writing, for example. This is definitely a headline, this one here, okay? Definitely a headline. Headlines, newspaper articles are formal writing. So for me, it's funny when somebody messes up a personal ad or classified ad, or even an advertisement because the person writing the advertisement isn't a professional. This is actually pretty much unexcusable because it's supposed to be formal professional writing. This is terrible. The editors should be fired about this. Honestly, but you know, Emma, you've doubled. Oh my goodness. Okay, Emma, one of you. Emma, one or two.
So there are two. There are two me's now.
Amazing. Come
Yeah,
to
now
Verbling and multiply. All right. Okay.
So I just missed what you said because there was a connection
Okay.
problem, I guess. Yeah.
It's okay. I was only ranting and raving about professionalism in newspaper writing. Actually, let me rant before I give you this next one. Let me rant and rave some more. Let me ask your opinion.
Yeah.
Now that we have, of course, internet, we have blogs and so many news articles from around the world to choose from. What is your opinion? Do you think the quality of writing, I don't even care, in English or even in your own native tongues,
Yeah.
do you think the quality of writing or the professionalism of newspaper reporting is the same as it used to be? Is it worse? Is it better? What is your opinion?
I think that the quality of the press is not as good as it used to be, because when you try to read a document in the past, written in the past, you can see that they use a very sophisticated vocabulary, very sophisticated language,
Mm-hmm.
and you just feel that, yeah, these were some intellectual people, but these days it's like it's very basic, you know.
Mm-hmm.
If you know what I
do know.
mean.
I do
Yeah.
know. Yes. I personally tend
Both
to
in English and in my mother tongue, Turkish. Yeah.
really both. Yeah, okay. Thanks for adding that. Nice to know it's a worldwide plague.
But
What do
I
you
would
think,
say,
Igor? Yeah.
yeah, my opinion that in my language, yeah, I kind of see that exists high quality sources, sources. Yeah, how to pronounce
Okay.
sources?
Sources, high quality sources,
High
or
quality sources of information, and low quality and middle quality. So the most I see low middle quality of sources. What I mean by that? I mean that when you read these articles or something, description of the news, yeah, on the website, you can see that it's translated from another language, from maybe from English, maybe from it's taken from another site, yeah, article, and translated and very briefly and without with low quality, and you may find a mistake, you may find word that it's not appropriate for our country. I mean, not for our, yeah, for our country, it's word for only that country, yeah.
Right.
Reference. But when I read English articles, I usually read high quality sites of articles, American high quality. I mean, they are well spread international sources, yeah, not some from a small town in a small suburb in America, but very international. So there I see that it's very high quality articles, and they use many idioms in articles, many idioms, and when you read, you kind of need to search the meaning of the idiom, because you do not understand. I first time hear this kind of idioms, and I search in Google the idiom, and after that I understand the complete meaning of what the author wanted to say. And they use a lot of idioms, American articles, but they are high quality sources, high quality. I can recommend you a very high quality source. Do you know what? Bloomberg.com.
I read it all the time.
So
Yes.
Bloomberg.com, it's a news, economical news, economy news, yeah, about all around the world, and very high quality news. And if you are a subscriber, they send you this news on the email, yeah, some kind of news reviews, and very interesting, very many idioms and
Okay,
high quality articles.
I will not argue with you. I also read Bloomberg quite a bit, and I would agree. They apparently have a very good staff and good editors. They usually do a very good job. I cannot argue with that. Also, there, the Wall Street Journal. Usually, the Christian Science Monitor is another pretty good paper. I agree. There are some papers that are still maintaining a really quite high quality of work as far as English vocabulary, language usage, sentence structure, all of the above. They don't make mistakes like we're looking at today. I would agree with that, Igor, and I would also recommend Bloomberg. It's very good.
And very interesting news, and they are not boring. They kind of tell this news like a story, very short, clear, and interesting. So not something you read and you do not understand the sense and what they want to say and why they say, but they short and very informative.
I would agree with that, and I cannot argue that. But I would also agree with Emra. Many of the international news agencies, such as the Associated Press, AP, or Reuters, a couple of the other ones, IP, I don't know what happened to them, but I don't know if nobody's editing them. They just submit it directly to the internet or what. But I've been reading lately some really quite horribly written articles. I could do better, honestly. Honestly,
I agree. But this is also the same on the literature literary works. So when you try to read, for example, American literature, for example, Poe, Edgar Allan Poe, or Walt Whitman, you can just see that there are just too many words, and the language is very high quality, it's very sophisticated language, and I'm just trying to read Edgar Allan Poe, and I just don't understand most of the time.
Quoth the raven, nevermore. Scary. Yeah, Poe's great. I'm glad you're doing that. I think it's worthwhile to read Edgar Allan Poe, and even myself. Quite honestly, I read Edgar Allan Poe in high school, I think, and I struggled with it. I'm a native speaker. I grew up speaking English. That old English, 1800s English, we struggled with that. And believe me, you're crazy if you think that native speakers don't struggle with Shakespeare. We do. It's very difficult for us as well. So it's not just because it's a second language for you. So, older classic writing, it's difficult for us as well. Really.
I understand.
Yeah. But okay, all right. I had another related point what Igor was saying before about many times having things translated from other languages. Yeah, I run into that a lot. So you see that a lot in Moldova. Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't watch movies that often, right?
No, I watch only American movies and only once in a while. For example, last movie I watched, I can say for sure 6 months ago, 5 months ago. Last movie I watched.
Yeah, because it's also quite terrible in movies.
No, why? I watch without translation. I watch in English without any translation. Why should I watch in my language?
Oh no!
I understand all the. I cannot speak fluently. Yeah, I kind of make mistakes and can't put the verbs in the proper way. But I understand 150% of all what you speak and some native speakers.
Right. Okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe that's a product of living in Asia. Sometimes I get recycled material. It goes from English and then translated to Chinese and then back to English. And by the time I see it or hear it, what? It's like nonsense sometimes, completely
But you can
nonsense.
download this movie from the internet, original language, without any problem. You are not on under jurisdiction of United States, so.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yes. Yeah. Right. Of course. Just kidding. Okay.
You're not, FBI will not search for you for that. For illegal downloading of movies.
All right. Yeah, they've got bigger fish to fry anyway than me, I think.
You're not actual for them.
I don't think so. I don't think I'm on their most wanted list. Seriously doubt it. Okay. Let's try another one. Emra, let's look at another one of these goofy things. All right. Ooh, more crime. Okay. Can you see that? Yeah.
Yes. Thugs eat then rob restaurant owner.
Okay.
Okay, so
the intentional meaning,
eat their food.
Yes.
And then.
Right.
I didn't quite get that one.
Okay. Then they rob the restaurant owner. Do you know what thugs are, or what the word thugs mean?
Yeah, it's like thieves or.
Yeah, common criminals.
Yeah, exactly.
Not like master jewel thieves, but just common criminals that use violence to steal things, usually. Okay. Eat, then rob restaurant owner. Okay. But the way this is phrased, it could also mean that the thugs...
Oh, I understand now. So instead of robbing the restaurant owner, they just eat him.
Right.
Is it something like that?
Right. Because we have subject thugs, and then we have two verbs, eat, then rob. Because we only have one object is the problem here, the restaurant owner. Okay. So both the verbs have to act on the restaurant owner. Okay. So how can we fix this?
What is thugs? Sorry?
Thugs. Common criminals. Usually, you know, we say criminals, people who do crimes. We use thugs. It's kind of derogatory. I mean, criminals by itself is not derogatory enough. But a thug is, when I think of thug, I think of someone who's not too smart. They probably use just brute strength to commit a crime. They're not doing any intellectual crimes, or they're not diamond thieves or any. They're not too smart, and they steal. They're not good people. Violent. You think violence. Okay. Anyway, how can we fix this sentence here?
Thugs firstly eat and then rob the restaurant owner.
Nice try. You're trying to use. That's good. You're trying to use subordinates or adverbs. Firstly, eat, thugs eat. Then, okay. That is how we do it in normal writing. That's true, and that's good. First they did this, then they did that. Yeah, that's right. We would use adverbs like first and then after or whatever. We could also solve this very simply by adding another object. Thugs eat dinner, then rob restaurant owner. There you go.
Yes.
Right. So then problem solved. Okay. All right. What about this one, Igor? What do you think?
Dealers will hear car talk Friday noon.
Ooh, exciting.
Dealers will hear car talk Friday noon.
Yeah.
Car. It's a car. how they would hear talk Friday
Wow.
noon. I don't quite understand. Give
Okay.
us a hint.
Okay. Well, if I'm going to give you, I might say I'm going to give you earlier today. I had an earlier class and I did a crime talk. We had a crime talk, or we had a talk on crime,
Okay.
or talk about crime. We had a crime talk. Okay, I think that's the intended meaning. Dealers, meaning car dealers.
Okay.
Again, they're shortening, and you get into trouble when you shorten things. Car dealers will hear a car talk, okay, about cars Friday noon. But obviously, the way that this is phrased, dealers will hear car talk Friday noon.
So what is the correct sentence? Could you explain?
What is the what do you mean? The correct sentence or the intended meaning?
Yeah. I mean the intended meaning.
Intended meaning is that car dealers are people who sell cars, will go to some organized speech or talk or sales seminar about cars Friday at noon.
But how to put in correct sentence?
Okay.
Because they don't understand. Will hear car talk Friday
Yeah,
noon.
yeah, that we'll hear car talk sounds like the car is going to talk.
Yeah.
Right. So how can we fix this? Either you guys have an idea?
No idea. That's why I asked you.
Dealers will hear talk on cars Friday noon. How about that? We'll hear talk about cars. Cars.
Okay.
Okay. I would change it. The problem here is they got again. They're having they don't have. They have one object. Dealers will hear car talk. Well, it doesn't make sense. All right. Anyway, okay. Q. Emma, what do you think of this one?
Yes, two sisters reunited after 18 years in checkout.
Q. That's
Q.
yes. British people say Americans say stand in line.
Yeah.
And British say checkout. No, they don't say checkout. They say stand in queue. In the line. Queue. Meaning they're standing in a line. People physically standing in line. Okay. So, what is the intended meaning here?
I mean, what I understand is that the two sisters got together again after 18 years, but
right.
The checkout queue. I mean,
Queue.
the checkout is the queue.
Yeah.
Is the place that you go and pay for something.
That's right.
Yeah.
So,
the
intended meaning is that they met each other in the checkout queue while standing in line.
Oh.
Okay. The unintentional meaning is they met each other after they stood in line.
Yeah, but 18 years.
Yeah,
for 18 years. Yeah. Right, which is a long line. How can we fix this mess? What do you think?
Two sisters. After 18 years, two sisters are not in checkout queue.
Yeah.
What is the price, Oakley?
What is the prize? You get a hearty handshake and a congratulations from me.
Do you give me a ticket? Ticket?
I wish I could. We should actually devise some way to do that. I wish I could do that.
But you can give your secret name. Go Oakley.
Yeah. Okay, for all of you. Okay, since there seems to be many viewers, you absolutely need to get yourself unlimited verbling access so you can enjoy compelling programs like this one. Just simply type "Go Oakley" into the coupon box. Ding! How was that, Igor?
And you will receive 25%
That's right.
discount.
25% off.
Do not hesitate. Try it now.
Limited time only, right? There you go.
And a private lesson with teacher Oakley.
Well, maybe not.
Oakley, but you should
there you go.
a sales pitch to have. Do you know? Sales to divide yourself by other teachers because they offer the same offer. So you should. who more will give? Will buy from that.
I've got to undercut my fellow teachers. I've got to come up with a gimmick. Okay, you can help me with that. Igor, what's my gimmick?
One month free class? Of lesson.
1 month? Oh my God!
Free lesson.
I don't think so. That's really making that much of a commission, you know. Funny. Okay. Well. All right. Oh, here's another one. We've only got a little bit of time, so I'll pick out a good one here. Oh, I like this one. Emmer? Yeah. Try this one. I like this one here.
Cemetery allows people to be buried in their pets. By their pets.
By their pets. Ooh, very nice. Okay. So, this is not right.
I think that the intentional thing here is that the cemetery allows people to be buried with their pets, not but their pets, right? So they're trying to say something like that. So
right.
They can bury you together with your pet, but
with their pets.
But when they say by their pet, when they say by their pets, it is like your dog comes and digs a
hole,
a burial place for you. Yeah.
Right. Buries you like one of his bones. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. And perhaps, again, and this is another situation where they made a mistake with the preposition. I think personally that perhaps they were trying to say beside. Because sometimes we use by and beside very, very similarly. But sometimes they're not interchangeable, like in this situation. Beside their pets, like next to, okay, fine. That makes sense. Although even that's kind of weird. I don't...
Yeah.
I personally, would you like to be buried next to your pet, Emra?
Yeah, but I've never had a pet in my life. I just don't know the feeling.
Okay, all right. A goldfish. I want to be buried next to my goldfish. I want to be buried with my plants. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, I like this one too. Another one with children. Okay, one more here, Igor. Another for sale.
For sale, bulldog will eat anything, loves children. So he is implying that bulldog loves to eat children, but they need to say that the bulldog like is friendly dog, and it loves to play with children, and eat anything like it's not picky in food. Do not eat only meat, but eat all kind of food.
Well, I like what you said. Loves to play with children. Just would simply fix that right there, right? And then no problem. Okay. All right. Last one. Yoko Ono will talk about her husband, John Lennon, who was killed in an interview with Barbara Walters. Oh my God, that's tragic. Okay, and this one obviously is very wrong because of the comma. Yoko Ono will talk about her husband, John Lennon, who was killed in an interview. Who was killed, and there should be a comma after killed, because they're mixing up their relative clause. All right, who was killed? The comma should not be after John Lennon, but it should be after killed.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay. Very good. Thanks, gentlemen, for joining me.
All right.
Many viewers out there. Join the class.
No, join the class.
Kick it in. It's too late now because I'm gone. All right.
No, but give your code, secret code.
Secret code, coupon code. Go. That's G-O. Oakley, as in me. Oakley.
Oakley, if I